Hi, thanks for checking out our channel here. This is going to be a how to repair video on this Kencove KF6000. This is a remote control capable unit. The newer one's called EK16 or EK6 or EK6, I don't remember. But this is basically a Power Wizard unit. It's a PW6000 XR or something like that. Is the Power Wizard version of this same thing. Just this is private label for Kencove. So this is an earlier version. The new ones are, instead of being red case, they're kind of a blue case unit. This unit was built in 2012, so it's a 10-year-old unit. Started to work on it the other day, but we needed parts for it, so we kind of stopped where we were. And said, well, you know, I've made a video on one of these in a while, so when the parts come in, we'll make a video on it. So parts just came in, so time to make a video. So if you've got one of these you'd like to send us to work on, we'd be happy to take a look at it for you. We do have links down below in the description area of the video. Fencerfixer.com is our website. We'll take those 4 screws out, take the front lid off. Alright, this is kind of all the parts have been removed from it because it's in pretty rough shape. Lightning got a hold of it and messed some stuff up. Yeah, I need the knobs. This has 2 circuit boards in it. We did take the bolts apart because there's 2 little bracket things that were kind of facing each other on the back side here. They're about this far apart. It's like a lightning diverter spark gap deal, and that was pretty burnt up. Like, well, really can't reuse that because it's also, you can't really clean it. It's just going to arc and arc and arc, cause all kind of trouble. So we removed them, but we had to pull the bolts out to get those pieces off. So there's not going to be a lightning spark gap anymore in it, which this got hit by lightning. The spark gap didn't really do much to help because it needs a whole bunch of work done. Capacitor's good. Transformer we think's okay. We did crimp on some ring connectors. We're gonna put the bolts through there. We're gonna bolt that to the case like that. But here's the 2 boards we're gonna put inside there. These are the newer style. They don't make the stuff for this one anymore. So the good or bad of it is if one board goes bad on the older ones, you have to replace both. Because the plug on the boards, like, see this plug here, the old one was about that wide, and this wire here off this board will plug into that big plug. We have like big, like rainbowy cable on there, like 8-9 wires on there. They're all kind of rainbow looking. So we've got to remember how this thing goes together. Alright, we're going to pull these. Huh? Not working? Alright, well, we will have to pull these. I realized it until now. The output board, this is your remote control board and fault finding board. It goes with that remote control, the Power Wizard stuff. These 2 wires here go to your fence and ground. These 2 wires here plug onto these 2 tabs here. Well, I got these ring connectors on there, which I thought we were just going to hardwire it there. Well, that ain't going to work. So we're going to have to cut these off again, crimp some spade connectors on there, put it on here, and these 2 we'll have to we'll see. We'll cut them off, put ring connectors on there to put on the back side of those bolts. We'll figure it out. You usually don't have to do all that, but those were so burnt up inside here that there's no way of cleaning it to make it work. So now the other thing that's changed between the old style and the new style boards is the old style, the board sits like this, had 2 little bulbs, light bulbs, little LEDs that would flash red or green, like right there. Well, you can see those are gone. So on this one, they've got they used to have just 1 bulb on here. Well, now they've got 2. Got 2 little bulbs. One flashes green, one flashes red. So these two lights here will take the place of the ones that were down here. The other thing, on the newer ones, I got a clear bulb, a clear lens right here, instead of a red one. So now it'd be a lot nicer if that was clear, because you could tell the difference between red and green. But I don't have a clear lens. I never had to order just a lens. Alright, so now what do we want to do first? Well, we also this big long white wire. I think we have to cut the length. Ooh, excuse me. But it goes over here it ties into over here with this power cord wire plugs on that. But let's get this board here. I think these might be long enough that we can possibly, normally you don't have to do this, but this is what we're going to have to do with this one. Alright, let's see. I think we can just crimp on some ring connectors. I think that it will work. I think they will be long enough that we can put this bolt through like that. Huh? Oh. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, I came and grabbed it the other day. Shoot. Hold on. Alright, so now it's... You see, have a kind of a notch that it sits in where it only fits a certain way. Like that. Pull this off real quick. We'll put lock washer on there as well. Put that right there. This. And we'll same thing to this one. Put that there. Put this here. And we'll put that up here. Put that up. Alright, what's that? Down some things rounded outside there, so we'll have to bolts not staying. There it goes. It's staying. Alright, now to go to All right. Let me, this has got varnish on the wire, coating on the wire. You gotta get that coating off there. It's the actual bare wire. All right. That other board here, this plug goes on like this. Solar panel wire, power cord wire, get that out of the way. It's all labeled which wire goes where, so the capacitor goes here. Another wire, capacitor wire goes here. Has a plus and a minus, but there's actually no polarity of the capacitor. This also has like black and red kind of polarity thing for the transformer, but it really doesn't have a polarity to it. It was just, I think, for manufacturing wise and assembly, just so people don't get things confused or mixed up or whatever. I'll get this wire kind of up out of the way, and we'll, it goes right here, like that. All right. We're gonna get the black and the white power cord. Hey, you get. Oh, this might work. All right. Let's see. Black's on the bottom. White is on top. Now this wire here, almost done. This wire here is supposed to go in with the white wire, but I think we have a hard time getting it to fit inside here. This is Doesn't want to fit both wires in there together real easily. Alright, so we're going to put in the middle one, and then we're going to jumper a wire across. Because the middle terminal here is not connected to anything. It's just there. So let's just need a little jumper wire, and we're going to solder this side. You see the black and the white, oh, it's tied on it. But that middle one, there's a leg there, there's nothing tied to it. So we're going to take a jumper wire, solder from that middle one to this top one where the white wire is on the power cord. We're supposed to go slide it in there with the white one, but I can't get them both to fit. Even with that thing wiggled all the way out, I can't get the fit in there. I'll try one more time. See, loosen all the way up, and that little opening is as wide as it'll get. It just will not fit. So, F it, we're going to put it back the way I had it and jumper a wire. If Power Wizard people are watching, you make a new board sometime, make this a solder joint that's with a track between the two. They're already tied them together, so we can use that middle one, because it's a pain in the neck to get that other one inside there. Maybe you guys have a trick to it that you do, but I don't know what the trick is besides force, and it ain't working. Ooh, ow, it's getting hot. Alright, let's plug this in here. Some green, and we'll put our tester across here. Should get about 7,000, 6,000, somewhere between 6 and 7 on average. There we go. Hot tamale. Tonight, 7. All right. See, it's supposed to be a green light, but it looks like yellow. Because the green and the red mixing together. If I had a clear lens, it'd be a little bit, you can see it a bit better than being yellow. Well, that's it for now. If you like this kind of stuff, subscribe to the channel. Send us some stuff to work on. We'll be happy to fix it for you. Till next time, see you later.